Mike Lee is one of the guys who came up with a brilliant idea of doing the shutdown and then threatening a default on our debt. That was just awesome. Well, not only did Wall Street not like the latter part of it, and of course those are the guys who fund the elections for people like Mike Lee, and not only did the American people not like it, but it turns out the people of Utah didn't quite like it, and he's from Utah. He's a senator from there, so that might not be such a great thing for him. So Ted Cruz is the better-known face of this movement, but Mike Lee has been his co-conspirator throughout. And so how do the good folks in his home state view that? Well, not very positively. He's lost significant favorability points to the point that now the Republican senator in Utah has a 51% unfavorable rating and only a 40% favorable rating. Well, this is, of course, done by the very biased Brigham Young University poll. So, no, very native, certainly not liberal, and not biased, and it's showing you your own folks don't like it. And in fact, your favorability rating is at 40%. It dropped 10 points since June. So it's not like it's an accident. It certainly appears connected to what you're doing now, which is shutting the government down. Well, how about the idea of compromising or not compromising? These guys always say, the American people say. Well, the people of Utah say 57% want him to compromise on a budget. The majority of people he represents are not in favor of shutting down the government. They're not in favor of not compromising. They're in favor of actually working with the Democrats. So sorry, Mike Lee, you're totally wrong. And then finally, here's my favorite number. In-state Republicans with a favorable opinion of Lee. Oops. Dropped from 71% just in June to 57% now. Even Republicans in the state of Utah, their favorability of Mike Lee is dropping like a rock. Well played, Senator Lee. So now, to be fair, I haven't seen any quotes of him panicking yet. But believe me, politicians work on polls. All of a sudden, in a little while, you'll see Senator Lee say, well, listen, cooler heads have to prevail. Obviously, we've made our point here and the American people have heard it and appreciate it. It might be time to move on. Now, he might even say it even more coded than that. But believe me, 51-40 against is not good for an incumbent. Was he going to wait till it's even worse, 60-30? What are you going to wait till, Lee? My guess is not much longer. He's this close to panic time.